Hello, guys. It is Samsung Boy here, and I am recording a video here, Planet Coaster, and specifically for a request of someone who wanted to know, how I made my Space Mountain. He also put in Rock and Roller Coaster, but I will do that video for another day. This video will be specifically for Space Mountain and how I made it. As you can tell, you can see the dome right here, and I'm going to explain basically how I managed to make it dark and how I put in the stars and how I made all the effects during the ride. So basically, the dome basically was just downloadable on Steam, and it's a separate piece. Like, I could even show you. I can click on it and I can duplicate. I ended up doing the whole thing. This is basically what it looks like. There are no stars on the inside, but this is what it looks like on the outside. Let me get rid of that. Basically, what I did to add the stars, you could probably tell, at least on this side, you can kind of see some of the rock work kind of coming through. Basically, what I did to make it dark, I basically filled in a hole. It took a long time, so it might be really challenging to demonstrate it in this video, because I think the screen recorder that I'm using, I'm limited on time. But I'll try my best to show everything and explain everything. Basically, I dug a big hole because the roller coaster is actually, most of it is actually underground. To see if I go through the dome like this, all this rock is around it. Basically, I covered it basically with the Terran, like this stuff. How you can make it go up, but if you can tell, when you build up enough rock, it creates an effect. Like, I could even do this. You can kind of see the shadow and that's the realism of this game, which is one of my favorite things about this game. It creates a dark shadow, and if you cover it enough, it will be dark. And basically, that's what I did first off, as far as making it dark, because one of the things, one of the negatives about this game compared to Roller Coaster Tycoon 3, which obviously you've seen on my channel, I've also made videos about that. You can just make it nighttime and it's automatically dark, but on this game, it's not really that dark, so I had to spend quite a bit of time after putting the dome on. What I did was I dug the hole first, then built the roller coaster in the hole, and then after putting the roller coaster in the hole and completing that, and downloading all the custom scenery downloaded from Steam, including the dome and all the other effects, I then put the dome on top, and then I went ahead and put the rock all around it. And then after putting the rock around the dome, what I did next, this is where the stars come in. One of the awesome cool things about this game, let me show you for people who don't have it or wondering how I did it. Let me find it. It's in, I think it's display sequencers. No, it's over here. It's screens. Basically, you can download this one lit. No, this one's a lit one. You can download videos online, and that's also how I did my Rock and Roller Coaster. You can either download the default ones that are in the game, which are things like this, as you can tell, and then it just kind of plays. It'll work. I think it plays a video or something. You get the point. It'll either play video or have an image. But what you can also do... Wait, though, I think this... Can I do... Oh, yeah, that's how I'll switch it to movie. There we go. As you can tell, it plays a movie. Or you can download one online and see that you can tell right here. This actually was... if you know the SoCal Attractions, they have recorded a lot of video from Space Mountain and Disneyland. And that was one of them. Basically, what I did was I screen recorded, or no, I didn't screen record. I downloaded the video from YouTube, and then I edited and I cut the whole video just in a part where you can kind of see some of the stars. I know it's kind of cheesy on how I did that, but that was one of my best choices, so that's what I went ahead and did. I'm worried it was basically, that was my best option because, you know, another guy, forget his YouTube name, if you look up, you'll find him. He's on YouTube and he's recorded probably one of the best recreations I've seen in Space Mountain, even better than mine on Planet Coaster. You know, but basically the point is what I did was I used the screens, as you can see here, and I would go online, and this was one of them. But also I found if you looked up on YouTube, actually I can even show you right now. Type in moving stars. It'll be like a GIF or a video on YouTube, and there's tons of it. I think this one moves. Let's see. See? This was actually, I think, the one that I used on my video. And I downloaded this. And, you know, sometimes the file, and on Planet Coaster, on the game, I think I'll show you, it'll tell you what kind of file is required. All you have to do with that, because some of them I downloaded are not compatible or doesn't work, it tells you which file, what form file, and what I'll do. And I can even leave a link in the description. If you guys need the link, let me know. I won't have it on there now, but if you guys need it, let me know, and I'll edit and I'll add in a link if you're interested in creating something like this or something similar to it. You can go online and search file converter, and you can convert it to the required format, and then you can put it in the game. And basically, I think I can actually show you where you would put these files if I remember. It's been a while. Bear with me here. I think it's in Documents. I think it's Frontier Developments right there, and then Planet Coaster, and then I think you put it in this one. So either if you want music or audio, you put it on music, or if you want it on media, I think that would be the videos. That's how you basically add music or video, music, video. So that's how you add, like, and for any, that would be good information for any video that, just any video that you know, you guys make, that would be very useful. And that's one of my favorite things about this game, despite everything else. And I can even post a video later on, a review about this game, which could be another video. There's some things I like about the game, and then there are some things I don't like, which I can post a video about that separately. But basically, that's the idea, is I dug a hole, put the coaster in, then I downloaded the dome here, and then I went and put the rocks around it on the outside, and then I went inside, made a hole so I can get inside, and then I went in and placed the stars, you know, around the outer rock, because one of the cool things too is it has auto snapping. So, you know, like, let me show you what I mean. I'm better at showing it than trying to explain it. Let me go back to the boards and show you what I mean. And this applies to any senior custom. You see how when I try to, let me get it one smaller. When you it actually sits along the Terran, you know, so you don't have to worry about trying to adjust it. I wouldn't have been able to make this video if that was very helpful. If that didn't happen, I wouldn't have been able to make this recreation of Space Mountain. That's basically what I did, is I put the inside, so it made it dark, and then I was able to place the star effects all around it, which I just showed you. And then for the heck of it, I can go in here and show you. You can kind of see it because it's daytime out. You can kind of see. Actually, you can see pretty well. You can see how I created it. You can see some of the rock work up here, and you can see all of the multiple screens. This took, if I remember correctly, this probably took me about a week to do. It doesn't seem like much, but it took quite a while to make. you know, and I tend to even critique my own work. I don't think mine's the best compared to other people's work, but you know, I try my best. These repeated ones are also from that video of Space Mountain. But yeah, and then obviously when you make it dark outside, it'll take a second, and then it looks just like it was in the video. And then when you want to make it light outside again, that's how it is. So hopefully this video helped you, the one who you requested for this. I hope this helped you. Let me know. And I can definitely do a rock and roller coaster. The rock and roller coaster video is a lot less complicated than this. The rock and roller coaster, kind of tell you real quickly. All I did for rock and roller coaster was I downloaded most of it. Some of it was changed, but a lot of it I actually did download it from Steam, like a lot of the scenery. But a lot of it I also downloaded, like all the lighting effects. I added that. The layouts, I built that. Most of the walls though were already downloaded. Like I just modified it. But yeah, that's how. And then I know I posted a video of Rock and Roller Coaster a long time ago. Of Rock and Roll for Roblox Tycoon 3. If you guys, I don't know if you guys are interested, I can post a video on that as well. On how I did my video for Rock and Roller Coaster on Roblox Tycoon 3. But anyways, hope this video, guys. Hope this video helped you. If you have any questions, don't hesitate to ask. And thank you for watching, and I will see you guys in the next video. Peace out.